Okay, welcome back, pool fans. This is Extreme Pool Challenge. I'm Rick Heffelfinger alongside Anthony Maglino for our final match of the evening. This could possibly be two matches if Jimmy wins the first one. This will be a race to 7. Standard 9-ball rules apply. Push out after the break, 3 consecutive fouls, loss of game. And we do have one stipulation on the break shot. The 9-ball does not count for a win if it's made in the bottom 2 corner pockets. Okay, looks like Jimmy won the lag, so he'll start us off with the first break.
And this should be a great match. Jimmy just came off his second straight double hill match, and he was able to win that one. Rob's won the hot seat, so Jimmy has to beat him twice. And Rob's playing a lot better today. He said, well, he just got a new tip on his cue, and he said he plays about a ball better once he gets that done. So he's really confident right now.
There's the 9-ball on the break. Of course, that doesn't count. 1-ball win in. 9-ball spot up. And Jimmy can see the 2-ball.
Well, it looks like he might have a bank on the 2 if he wants to take the aggressive approach or possibly play safe. Banking the 2-ball back below the 9, going up table with the cue ball 2 rails. That's also a good shot. You use the wall balls as blockers.
You're on, right? All right, Jimmy back at the table. Same thing here. You might play safe.
Nicely executed. Looks like Rob might have to kick.
Oh, 2 rails into the 2-ball.
Man.
I guess he could go 1 rail, really, but I like the 2-rail shot.
Yeah, that way he might make the cue ball go.
Oh, just missed it.
Yeah, he was trying to get some separation. And if you hit on the right side of the 2-ball, the cue ball might go behind the 5-8 and the 2 on the other side of the table. Are we coming?
If you want to pause. Uh-oh. A little miscue by Jimmy there. Jumped off. Cue ball off the table. Rob's got ball in hand on the 4. Got a little issue with 5-ball here. Wants to make sure gets over in the right spot to make that 5, and then
Yeah, he wants to get the cue ball close to the rail where he's at. That way he can go 2 rails off the 5. Looks like he could just float 2 rails down for the 6.
okay, drew it back over.
Yeah.
That was a good shot.
This, I don't think he could come one or... He might be able to go one rail just how he's looking there, 2 rails. Or he could go 3 rails sharp and come on the other side of 7. But he played it perfect. He's really seeing the angles and has the speed down pretty good.
You got that cue ball against the rail there.
Yeah, that's a tough shot to start off the first match of the final.
And jumped up a little bit on that shot there.
Oh, he might get away with it.
Yeah. Left a tough shot for Jimmy.
Yeah, I don't think Jimmy has a bank on this. He'll probably just play safe, bank the 9 down to the end rail, and leave the cue ball up table.
And then he wanted that to come down a little farther.
Yeah, a little weak. Now Rob has a chance to win this first game.
Wow. I thought that was in. Just hung there.
Yeah.
Just off just a little bit. All right. First game out of the way goes to Jimmy. This is a race to 7. And Glenn McMahon is a referee for this one. We got Gary Patrick on the shot clock right now. And of course Kyle, give him a big thank you in the background operating the cameras and all the video equipment and software. There's a nice close-up view of the rack provided by one of our 4 high-definition cameras surrounding this table. That you won't see in too many other streams online. You can see the reflection of the lights in those balls there.
Yeah, all this equipment that you guys have set up here, I have never seen anything like it. This is by far the best setup I've ever seen. And anybody that loves pool it would be a great idea to come check this out. Spend a weekend.
Okay, Jimmy breaking game number 2. Nothing on the break. Left Rob a open shot on the 1 ball.
Well, it looks like he could just make this come to the middle of the table for the 2. That way he has a good angle to get back up for the 3. Yeah, it might be a little too straight. You might have to draw back with spin. Oh, he had an angle. Perfect.
It's hard to tell right here if that. I don't think that'll go on the side. He's looking all the way down the rail here. We appreciate the compliment. Apple cider. Nice shot.
Oh, in this shot, he looks like he has a good angle on the 5 to come right down for the 6. He might have to draw back maybe about an inch or two to get a good angle. To make the 5 in the side and drop down for the 6 below the 7.
I got that angle.
Yep. This takes perfect cue ball control. Make sure he has a shot and he's not hooked by the 7. Oh, okay, he has that angle.
Look out, cue ball.
Yeah.
Wow. I think he was hoping to hit that side rail.
Yeah, that is a touchy shot. There's very little room for error. Now Jimmy just makes this, comes on the other side of the 7, plays the 7 in the opposite corner, and he should have a nice angle to get up for the 8 ball. Looks like let up
A
on a
little
stroke.
weak. Yeah. Wanted to come up a little higher on there.
Yeah, this just take the tough shot on the 9. Just pocket the 8. Make sure you pocket it. You don't want to try and come 3 rails. Might miss the ball. It's tough. You can, but it is a tougher shot.
Like that's what he's planning on doing here, going 3 rails around the table. Whoa.
Hey, hit it perfect.
Yeah, he did. Good shot there. Okay, this to go to 2. Okay, good out there by Jimmy. Tough break for Rob there. Had a touchy shot on that 5 ball. So now it is 2-0. Jimmy Sandaler over Rob Melrose in a race to 7. Still have the chat room opened up. If anybody has any comments or questions, anything specific for Anthony, fire away. We'll try to answer those for you. And if you're interested in more information about upcoming events, check our event calendar on the website. Also check us out on Facebook, Xtreme Pool Challenge. Next Saturday we got Tony Crosby event that we're going to at Vero Beach, Cunningham's. So we're excited about that. Tony's got an amateur event on Saturday and an open event on Sunday. I got another question in the chat room from Apple Cider about whether the players foul on the shot clock. Yes, occasionally that happens. In fact, that happened to Jimmy here, his first match upstairs today. That shot clock got him. He just lost track of time. Players are on a 30-second shot clock. But it only takes 1 or 2 times at most, and the players are very aware of that shot clock. In fact, it's gotten quite a few people. I think Rob, the first time he played, got bit by the shot clock. So you just lose focus for 30 seconds, and buzzer goes off. It's happened to a lot of players. I don't know if it's happened to you, but
yeah, I haven't got caught by it, but it's always in the back of my mind, and I got caught that way. I never got called for a foul, but it has caused me to miss some shots, rush them, and it gets it takes time to get used to. Even when I have, say, 20 seconds, I still feel like I'm being rushed.
Mm-hmm.
But it does take time to get used to. And
Oh. Another unfortunate shot for Rob there.
yeah, that was kind of caused by his bad position on the 3. He really just had to slow roll the 2 in. He kind of punched it out too far, and he got hooked by the 6, and he was forced to make a kick. But now Jimmy has a pretty reasonable run out. Just make 3 get close to the side rail. Now on this, just draw back a couple inches, play the 5 in the side. Just keep it simple, don't have to do too much.
That makes it a little more difficult when you put the cue ball on the rail like that. But
Yeah. Now just take what the table gives you, follow down for the 6 in the corner pocket. Wow.
it's a good shot.
And he looks like he's back in line. Now, he wants to get a good angle on the 7 to get to the 8, so you want to draw back. You could either go on top of the 7 or below the 7. I kind of like on top of it. That way you don't have to do too much on the 6 ball. But it looks like he's trying to get below it. Because you don't want to play a combo, especially this late in the rack.
Yeah. Get on the right side of that 8 ball.
Looks like you could just float down. Might have a good angle.
Come down too far.
Yeah.
Now he's got to change his plan here. Shoot that in the side or the corner.
Yeah, this side is definitely tough. I normally on a normal table where a side pocket's a little more wide open, I'd shoot in the side, but on this I might consider the corner pocket, even though it is a tougher shot.
Another question from Apple Cider about the shot clock. Do you feel the shot clock? Do you feel if the shot clock did not exist, it would make the games longer? Yeah, that's something we've talked about at XPC a lot, and the matches would be longer. There's no doubt in my mind. I think the shot clock does shorten up the games a little bit. Sometimes it forces you to make mistakes, but it keeps the play going. There's no stalling or anything like that. You've got to perform within those 30 seconds.
Yeah, and also the shot clock, it makes it more exciting for the audience. They don't want to see a match where, say, it's double hill like the last couple matches, a player looking at a shot for 2 minutes and taking his time. It gets kind of boring after a while. It takes a game which could last a few minutes into 10, 15 minutes. Looked like Jimmy went for the 9 there.
Yeah, looked like it. I give Rob an opportunity here to get on the board.
Yeah. Don't try and get too fancy. Just make the ball get anywhere on the table because the 9's pretty much hanging.
Good shot.
Just like that.
All right, now it is 2-1. Jimmy Sandaler over Rob Melrose. This is a race to 7. You're watching the Xtreme Pool Challenge. We're streaming live from Cocoa Beach, Florida. I am Rick Heffelfinger alongside Anthony Maglino. We're hosting the final match of our Fate of the 8, number 5. Winner tonight will get $1,600. Okay, Rob setting up to break game number 4. A lot of movement, nothing went in for Rob.
That's one thing that I see a lot from Rob. Rob doesn't make a ball on the break, but he always stays in the same spot on the table. He doesn't try and move around. Usually once you don't make a ball on the break a few times, you want to move, switch sides, maybe change to a cut break, just switch things up. But Rob seems to be...
Yeah. Rob can't see the one ball. Looks like he's going to have to kick at it. Maybe we can see a part of it. Looks like he's...
I don't think he could make it. Probably play safe. Yep, perfect.
Nice shot there.
Jimmy might be able to kick at the 1 and put it down by the 4, and maybe you put the cue ball behind the 6-8, kind of stop the cue ball there. Have to hit it kind of a medium speed. He tried.
He tried that. But he's got the one ball over next to the 4.
Yep.
So Rob doesn't have a clean shot here. He's got the referee checking if that ball's frozen. Now he's going. Wow.
I believe he can just make this and follow right down for the 2. Don't know why he hit it so hard, but he did get away with it. That's a great shot.
That was a good shot. I've seen Rob make a couple of those now. Off the rail. Pretty far off the rail, actually.
That's one thing he does do. He does kick very well. Now he might just bank the 2 up and place a cue ball behind the 4-8. Well, he tried. He just hit it a little weak. Left Jimmy straight in. Not sure if the 3 passes the 5.
Doesn't look like it. It might. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it might. Yeah, it's a reasonable shot right there.
Yeah.
Judging from the overhead view.
If he got kind of straight, he can draw back, and I believe he can play the 4 in the bottom corner pocket. Or maybe even in the side. Yep.
Yeah. A little firm on that one. Still all right, though. Pretty good shape.
Yep.
Make that in the side. Thanks for the comment about the cameras. Appreciate that. We would love to have instant replay. That is something we've talked about and might possibly be in the works in the future, but right now we're not pursuing that capability right now. Apple cider surprised anybody in Cocoa Beach plays pool. Yeah, the beach is nice. I'll tell you, it's nice out here, being close to the ocean. This building here is I don't know, maybe 300 yards from the ocean.
Well, looks like Jimmy's handling this wreck pretty easily. He's in line. Just stop the ball here or draw back. Go make the 8, either draw back or go 3 rails around for the 9 in the corner pocket. That angle will go up and down table.
Yeah, the shot to go to 3. Oh man, he.
Oh, wow. Looked like he jumped up a little bit.
Yeah, I think he. I don't know. Maybe he hit the table on his forward stroke there. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
What happened there. Anyway, Rob appreciates the opportunity, I'm sure. Here, got a chance to even the score.
Oh,
Oh boy. That was.
yeah, he did hit
That
pretty
was,
up on the rail.
Yeah, that was one I thought was going to hang right there.
Mhm.
Dropped in. He's smiling though. He's happy that went in. Okay, it's 2-2 now. Race to 7.
Sail, drink, eat, dance, play, win. Feel the excitement. Experience the victory.
We got him to sponsor that last event, so. All right. Let's see here. Rob made a ball on the break. Made the 7 ball.
Might have the 1 in the side to come down for the 2 in the side.
It's not a bad play. Well, I don't think Jimmy can make the 1 ball.
Not sure if he was actually playing that or playing safe. Maybe he was trying to make the 1 behind the 6. Because he is kind of far away from the 2. But Jimmy looks like he has a shot. Just draw back about a foot.
That's a bad hit. So Rob's going to get ball in hand here.
And it does look like a pretty open table. So you just have to get on the side of the 2 where you break from. That way you go down for the 3. So he'll choose to go 1 rail up. But you have to make sure you get on the top side of the 2. That way it's easy to go down for the 3.
Which
Anything.
he did.
Yep.
Good shot there.
Seems okay. Looks like he could either follow or draw out for the 4 in the corner. Leave himself a nice angle to get for the 5. That's perfect. You could probably punch the cue ball over to the side rail, and then make the 6, draw back, or even follow down to the 8 ball. Well, he came out.
Now he's got a little angle to work with here.
Yeah,
Should
just
get
follow
on the
down.
bottom. Yeah, good shot.
And he always leaves an angle for an angle. Always an angle to go from one ball to the next. That's the easiest way to play 9 ball. That way you don't have to consistently do more work than you need to, especially under the pressure. You want to keep it as easy as possible.
Hey, good shooting there by Rob. 3-2 now in a race to 7. Okay, Rob breaking game number 6.
Still having trouble.
Nothing on the break. Wide open table here for Jimmy.
Looks like Jimmy could come 3 rails out with high inside English. Get a nice little angle on the 2 to go to 3. Or he might be punching it out 1 rail. Yep. Good shot. Nice angle to go from the 2 to the 3. Perfect. Now you just draw back a couple inches, get a nice angle for the 4, play the 4 in the corner, 5 in the same corner pocket.
Yeah, stretching out here a little bit. This is where players I've seen time again get a little bit of trouble here if they have to stretch out too far. Jimmy's pretty good at stretching out and making that long bridge. So right now he's got over a 2-foot bridge.
It is tough. You do lose accuracy and you do lose your speed control, but he did hit that one well. Could make this come 2 rails out for the 6 in the corner pocket. Okay, came out 1 rail. I believe he has a good enough angle just to draw back for the 7.
Uh-oh. Ooh. That was risky there.
Yeah, I guess he didn't have the right angle. Oh.
That's trouble. Big trouble. He wanted to come around 3 rails there, but when he shot that one, I almost scratched. And now he stuck himself behind the 9.
Yeah, that's why it's so important to have the proper angle, because then you have to do a little bit extra and something like that happens.
A good hit. But that's not... I'll leave Rob a pretty good shot at the 7 here.
Yeah, you should be able to cut this in and keep shape for the 8.
I think he got pretty straight on this 8-ball.
Yeah, if he did, he'll just slow roll it in, play the 9 up in the upper corner pocket. Yep, take what the table gives you. Keep it nice and easy.
Good shot there. All right, 4-2. Rob Melrose over Jimmy Sandaler in a race to 7. You're watching the Xtreme Pool Challenge. And this is our last match of the evening. Possible last match of the evening. Jimmy's got to win 2 sets against Rob's 1.
Oh, Rob finally changed spots on the break. And he made a ball.
You can see the 1. It's got possible bank shot. He might play safe here.
Yeah, I kind of like the safe option. Bank is a little risky, but might bank though. Yeah, use a 4-9 as blockers, or try and get him on a 7. Jimmy has a nice little easy safe here. Bank the 1 up table and bring the cue ball back, maybe behind the 4 or 7. He has a lot of balls to use as blockers.
Yeah, well done there.
Yeah, I believe he has him snookered. Rob's gonna try and jump this.
Got a little bit of a roll there, getting the 1 ball below the 9.
Now Jimmy does have a good kick safe here if he wants to take this on. He could kick at the long rail right here, stop the cue ball behind the 9, and maybe the 1 ball go 2-3 rails out to the other end of the table. He does have to hit it hard, and he has to hit it pretty full. I caught the little edge. Now Rob here, I don't think he'll take on the side. He'll probably play safe, use the 4-3 as blockers, bank the 1 up table.
Yeah. I think Jimmy can see part of the 1 ball from that position.
Might be forced to bank it back down table, use the 3-6 as blockers. Just float the cue ball to the upper rail. Yep, just like that.
Good shot there.
Good control. Rob will try and take a 2-rail kick at this. That way, once you hit the bottom rail, the cue ball goes back up table. If you make the 1, you have a shot at the 3. Or if the 1 stays down there, you leave distance. He hit 1 rail and sold out. It's a good shot. I think he just has to roll in, play the 4 in the corner pocket. Don't know how much the 9 is blocking the 4 or how close he could get to it. It looks like he's drawing back.
Yeah, it does. Man,
Yeah, he tried to do too much.
yeah, here's a good chance for Rob now. He's got a good shot on the 3 ball to get him started.
I think he could just draw back and have the 4 in the corner pocket. But he might be a little wrong angle. Maybe going into the side pocket. That's a good shot. He just took what the table gave him, made sure he had a shot at the next ball. He jumped up. Yeah, that's why fundamentals are so important in pool. You have to have good fundamentals, especially under the pressure. You have a tendency to move, jump up, twist your arm, and it'll lead to you missing easy shots like that. But this table will do it to you. This table's a tough table.
Yeah, it is very tough. 4.5 inch pockets all the way around. It's a 5x10.
Rob kind of has a nice save here. Go off the side of the 4 ball, go up table, maybe behind the 6-7. You have to hit the 4 pretty thin. Okay.
Down below the 5.
That's a good
That's a
shot.
pretty good shot there.
I don't know if he got him. He might have
I
slowed
think,
out.
yeah, I don't think Jimmy has a shot. He can probably masse around it and hit the rail and then 4. Maybe. I don't think he's got a clear shot at the 4.
I don't know. He might.
The way he's looking at it, he does.
Yeah, just go 3 rails around for the 5. Inside English.
Yeah, he had.
Uh-oh.
Now that's trouble right there.
Yeah, that's kind of bad roll. He ran into the 6, and that slowed up his speed. And that caused him to get behind the 8 there. But he was in a tough spot. Good hit. Yeah.
And he's got a roll out of it.
Yeah.
The 5 ball above the 9. That was, couldn't ask for something better than that to happen.
No. Now on this, he'll try and kick either probably below the 5, put the 5 up the table and kind of leave distance.
Okay, almost made a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised he hit it that hard. But Jimmy has a nice shot to make the 5 go up table for the 6. Oh, he hit it a little easy.
Yeah, he did. Left himself a little tough on the 6 ball.
I tried to play safe, but
He ran into the 7. Didn't have enough speed on that anyway, I don't think.
yeah, if just to be safe on that type of shot, you want to bank the 6 to the middle of the table. So just in case you bump into the 7 or something, you still don't leave a shot. But Rob has a good chance here.
Yeah, he does.
Make this, just draw back a few feet, have the 8 in the corner and 9 in the same pocket. He had a angle had a follow and hit a little weak. Now these long straight-in shots are where you really have to stay down. This is where fundamentals are very important. Nope. Well, Rob kind of let Jimmy back into this match.
Yeah, right here. That would have been a big. This is a big swing both ways. 5-2 versus 4-3. Assuming Jimmy gets out here.
Oh, he came up a little high. This table does play quick. And that's one thing a lot of these players have to adapt to, because I'm used to slow tables and it does take time to get used to that cloth that slides.
Mm-hmm.
Good shot.
Nice shot. Yeah, this table would be very hard if it was a slow cloth table, I think. That would be pretty brutal. I think it's easier to slow down than it is to hit them harder and get them around the table.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, thanks Apple Cider. We got a little inconsistency with the scores. Kyle, there we go. 4-3. Okay, Jimmy breaking game number 8. A 7 ball on the break. He's got a shot at the 1.
Yeah, looks like you could follow it 2 rails. You want to hit this one medium speed. You don't want to slow roll it run. You want to hit it with a nice confident stroke. Maybe go 2 rails below the 6 and out to the middle of the table.
I was playing safe.
Oh,
wow.
I'm guessing that couldn't go. But yeah, that's a pretty good shot. Good try. Now Rob wants to put the cue ball behind the 6-8, I believe. Thin off the 1 ball. Oh, a little too thin.
Oh. Well, that came
Yeah, I think
down
you could
far
make
enough.
it.
Those are the shots that kind of worry you. Sometimes you get stuck behind that 3 ball.
Yeah, and the reaction to the cue ball, that was from a little too much follow. Sometimes when you use too much, a high ball kind of kills it. But it seems like he has a shot. Just make this and come to the middle of the table. just like that. Good shot. Now he just has to make sure he has a nice angle. I think the 6 passes a 9, so you want just a nice angle to where the 6, you can get from the 5 to the 6. Draw back maybe a hair.
Might be going forward here and playing the 6 in the other corner.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Ah, good shot there.
Yep.
Nice little angle. Ooh, squeaker.
Yeah, but Jimmy seems to be okay. Just make this and...
Let's make that hit the side rail and come back over.
Yep.
Should be fine.
Kind of feels like momentum kind of swung after Rob missed that 8 ball. Cost him 2 games now.
Yeah, that was a big swing right there. And this to even the score, make it 4-4. Tight match now. Knotted up at 4. Nothing on the break for Jimmy. Broke dry. And Rob's got a pretty good shot here on the 1 ball. 2 balls hanging in the adjacent corner pocket.
Yeah, it's just come out 2 rails to the middle of the table. Or, oh, it looks like it's trying to go to the bottom rail. Nope, to middle of the table.
Yep, good shot.
He might try and play a 3 in the side. But from that angle, it's pretty tough. Probably go for the corner pocket. It's much easier. Good shot.
Another good shot there.
Got a nice angle to go right to the 5. And if he gets straight in on the 5, he could just stop there, make the 6, stop, 7, stop, and win the rack. This is what a lot of good straight pool players look for. Towards the end of the racks, they look for all stop shots. They always want to keep it easy.
Very simple. That's
Yeah.
what you keep it as simple as possible.
That way they're always in line for their break shot. And this, he played it perfect. He got straight in on the 5, had a stop out. And nice run out. And he'll take the lead.
Okay, good shooting there by Rob. 5-4 now, and race to 7. Okay, Rob fixing to break game number 10. Broke dry there. Jimmy to the table now. You can see the 1 ball. I don't know if he's got a pocket to play the 1 in.
Yeah, I don't think he'll take that back cut into the corner pocket. Because the cue ball will be flying around table. Look for him to play safe. Maybe bank the 1 up table by the 4. Cue ball behind the 2. 2, 7, 8.
Yeah, well, he didn't get it behind the 2.
Rob will most likely look to play safe here.
Whoa, wow, he got a...
Oh, nice little roll there.
Yeah, he did. That was
I
a nice
think-
bump.
Yeah, I think he has the angle to go into the 6 ball. Maybe move out of the way to make the 3.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty fortunate. He hit the 1 right into the 4, hoping the 4 would stop the 1, and the 1 went through the 4 into the pocket. It looked like he tried to.
Yeah, it
make
looks
the
like he
9.
tried to make the 9 also. Now he's probably going to play safe here, draw back and get it.
Maybe use a 7, 8.
Yeah, behind the 6 there.
Oh, he could get behind it. Perfect.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Yeah, he wants it down closer to the 9 here in case Jimmy misses. Another question in the chat room. Tough table. It certainly is. We have considered the magic rack, but not really. We like the uncertainty of somebody racking the balls a little bit. You know, we try to provide a good solid rack with all the balls touching and stuff, but we felt the magic rack had a predictability to it after the balls were racked. So we chose to go with a referee and rack the balls by hand. And by the way, we're always looking for more sponsors, so if anybody wants to hook us up with some sponsorships, give Gary a call. There's some contact information on the website. We appreciate the good words there, Sherry. Ooh.
Well, he was worried about getting by the 4-ball, and that caused him to run into it. And left Jimmy a tough cut, which I don't know if he'll take. He might like to play safe. Maybe thin off the 3, cue ball back down table. Or bank the 3 back down table, put the cue ball behind the 4-ball. Rob looks like he's trying to kick, maybe bank the 3 into the 9, or maybe if he hits a lot of the 3.
Yeah, I don't know. Now he's going off the bottom rail for the kick
Oh,
out. Yeah,
cue
I
ball
don't.
behind the 6, maybe.
Yeah.
Kick it soft like this. Oh, he
Now he
tried.
got it behind the 8.
Oh, perfect.
So that's good. Good for Rob there. Puts Jimmy in a bind. It's a good hit, though. That could hurt there too. Rob with the ball in hand on the 3-ball. All the balls spread out.
Looks like he just needs to get below the 4 right now. And then you could play the 5 on the side. Maybe you might play in the corner, come back over for the 6 in the other corner. Nope.
We'll see which way it goes here. It's going to go 2 rails probably. Back over. Nice
Perfect.
shot.
I'll just punch it out a little bit. Play it either in the side or the corner.
I was not happy with that shot there.
Yeah, tough bridging.
Yeah.
Good shot. Looks like you could just stop the ball.
Came up a little higher than he wanted there. Or maybe not high enough. Hard to tell what he was trying to do there. He was blocking my view.
Might be going 3 rails around or just make the ball. No. Oh, he might have got lucky. Yes.
He did. He got a roll there. That was a big jelly roll right there.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, but also on the 8-ball, he jumped straight up.
Yeah. All right, this to go to 6. Put himself on the hill. 6-4 now. In a race to 7.
But when you win tournaments, you do need the rolls.
Yeah. It never hurts, that's for sure. That's yeah. Everybody gets a little luck here and there. I think you need that time to time. Just a good roll here or there, something like that. Breaking from the side again. Ooh.
Oh, lost his cue ball, but oh,
Yeah,
he
man.
might have made a ball.
Made the 3?
No. Jimmy
Alright.
doesn't have a shot. Probably has to play safe. Maybe cue ball behind the 4 ball or the 6.
There's a nice close-up view of that 3 ball just sitting, hanging on the side pocket.
Left Rob a window. Not sure if he could make it, but he could see it.
Looks like he's got to elevate the cue here in Masse or around the 4 ball slightly, or maybe jump over part of the 4 here.
Oh. Well, this is the chance Jimmy needed to get back in this match. Just pocket this. You have shape on the 2. Wow.
He's struggling here. He doesn't, I thought the shot was to just make the 1 and then maybe glance off the inside of the 5 there, but come down.
Yeah, it looks like he just tried to do a little too much.
Now he's in a tough spot here because he really doesn't have a hole for the 2 ball. 4 ball's blocking the easiest pocket.
There's not really good safe, so he might have to back cut it to the other corner pocket. I mean, you just have to make the ball, you don't have to do anything extra, and you have shape for the 3. Rob probably will bank the 2 back where the 5 is. Maybe he might hit into 9, it might block the cue ball. Nope.
No. Another chance for Jimmy.
Should just make this ball, and you have automatic shape for the 3 to get to the 4.
Yeah, balls are getting hard to make for him right now. Now he's set Rob up here. He's got a good situation right now. He's got a good shot on the 2. He can draw back and can do a lot of things from right there. He's got shape on the 3. Just only worry here is getting almost straight in on the 4. Make your life easier to get.
Yeah, this is
On
pretty
5.
straightforward.
Yeah.
Draw back a few feet. Oh.
Yeah, they made it a little tougher. He wanted to come back a little farther.
Yeah, now he might have to play the combo. I don't think he wants to slow roll it and play shape for 5, but wow.
And now it looks like he's set up for 5-6 combo. Not his first choice here. Now you got to worry about where the cue ball and the 5 ball are going. Good shot.
Yep, just get a nice angle on the 7. Perfect. Come out to the middle of the table for the 8, and it's over. And the 9 for the championship.
Yep. And this for the whole thing. Hey, good shooting there by Rob Melrose. Congratulations to him. 7-4 over Jimmy Sandaler. He wins the whole thing tonight. And I want to thank you for being in the booth with me for the last couple matches. Appreciate you being in here, Anthony Maglino.
No problem. Had a great time.
Yep. And this is Xtreme Pool Challenge. I'm Rick Heffelfinger. Saying so long to everybody. First, I would like to thank our sponsors once again, Victory Casino Cruises. Check them out online, victorycasinocruises.com. Give them a call at 855-GO-VICTORY. Or you can show up at Terminal B2 in Port Canaveral and hop on the boat at 11 a.m. or 7 p.m. Also, Simona's Cloth and Perfect Pockets. Give them a big thanks. And thanks to everybody working behind the scenes, Gary Patrick, Kyle, Chris, Shot Clock Keeper, and our referee tonight, Glenn McMahon. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, though. And remember, next Saturday we'll be at Tony Crosby's event in Vero Beach. Check us out about 1 o'clock. Thanks, everybody.